Well, hello, folks. It's Dave here. Yeah, I dared to turn on my computer. The wind has died down, and hopefully, this storm is almost past. It still is snowing. It's been snowing for, oh boy, almost 24 hours now. um, but I'm going to play a little football here tonight. This is all I've been playing. I really haven't turned on my computer because I didn't want to have to, have any issues. Hopefully, I won't tonight, but I tried to play it safe during the bad time. Hopefully, it's passed. And so I'm going to play a little gaming here tonight. So let me go overhead. Here's what I got. Hopefully this looks good. Hopefully you like what you see here. Let me brighten that up just a smidge here. See if that'll help at all. All right, so we got some fast drive football on the table. I'm back to my 1979 season is what I got going on here tonight. I've already played a couple of games. I'm in actually week 4 of the season. I haven't played this in a while, but I did play a couple of games today, and I'm going to play this one here now as Barbara comes by and Philip comes by. Good to see you guys. So here we go. Let's just roll into the game here. This is Denver hosting Seattle. Now both teams are pretty good. Denver was 10-6. Seattle was 9-7. I think actually Seattle made the playoffs that year. I'm not 100% sure. Dr. Jim comes by, says, take a break from shoveling. Yeah, I was out an hour and a half today. Got the snowblower out. Did some cleaning around the cars. The end of the driveway was bad. There was a big block of ice. It was a big block of ice. It was bigger than my snowblower, and I had to chisel away at it. Oh man, it was that was really tough. Actually, that was not fun. And then I pulled a little snow off the roof in the back, and then I got tired. And we got 2 more inches since I come in, maybe 3. So I'm gonna have to go back. I got to do more in the morning, but that was enough for today. So tomorrow morning we'll go clean it out and finish that. Um, and Michaels says he's got a cold now. All in all, a pretty nice little Monday. Yeah, he's been doing some shoveling. Yeah, my wife went out, and again, she just got back from the hospital a couple of days ago, and I told her not to do anything, but she had to go out and help me out a little bit. So what she does, I says, just clean off the cars, just brush off the cars, drive them out of the driveway. I'll blow the driveway, and then you can bring them back. And that's what she does. So it's nice and easy for her, and it does help me out. And that's what we do. That's kind of our little tag team here that we like to do. All right, so we're gonna play again. I have the cards off to the side over here. I'm not gonna show the cards here. I don't think Al likes me showing cards all the time. So I got my logos here that Chris White made me, and all my cards will be off to the side. And that's what we'll do here. And let's get going here. Oh, Seattle didn't make the playoffs. Okay, they said they were 9-7. So I know they did make the playoffs not too long after they came in the league. So, and Michael says you got 20 inches in Dedham. Yeah, we got. I know the South Shore got it the worst. Providence got like 32 inches. All right, if I'm not mistaken, Providence had a record. They beat the Blizzard of 78. I think they said they got 32.5 inches in Providence. And then coming up towards Boston, that whole little strip, that's where they got nailed. The South Shore got it bad this time. Finally, it wasn't the above Boston. So we still got a foot anyway, and it's still coming down. So we probably got. They said 12 to 18. I would say that's about right. Maybe probably at least 16. I would say. I don't know if we got up quite to the 18 or not, but yeah, it's just like, where do you put it? Where do you put it? And the plow kept coming by. He's like, I'm doing the end of the driveway. He came by, and I do it again. He came. It's like, dude, we're all set. You've been by here 7 times. It's a small street. Don't need you anymore. Oh man, it just keeps coming down. It's unbelievable. And of course, they're asking me back on Monday nights, and I says I ain't coming back until the snow stops. I says I'm not going to deal with this again. And Ray says they got a couple inches in Connecticut. That's all you guys, 2 inches. Mike down there by Foxwood says he got nailed with snow down there. So maybe you got lucky. I would have settled for 2. Absolutely settled for 2. I got no place to put all this stuff now. Really, we've had over 5 feet in the last month. Got no place to go. No place to go. So anyway, all right, so let's get going here. Let me go overhead, and we'll take a look at what's going on here. So we got Denver hosting Seattle. This is my new, not new, but you saw this one here, the Victor Wenzel scoreboard that I got. I'm going to use that tonight instead of bringing out the tiles. I'm going to use this one here. All right, so here's what I usually do for the kickoff. Denver's the home team. The dot means they will receive. And nope, so Seattle will receive. So Denver will kick off, and Seattle will receive. And again, I'm just kind of playing this willy-nilly. Hopefully I'm playing it correctly, but we're just going to have some fun here anyway. All right, so we got the Broncos hosting the Seahawks. Here we go. Here's the kickoff. Oh, are they electric? No, they're not electric. So no matter what it is, it's going to be great field position. All right, so the Seahawks take that opening kickoff here at Mile High. Now, this was on week 4, so that's probably still in October, I would imagine, right? So so the weather's probably pretty good here is what I'm kind of getting at. And John says Providence hit 37. Yeah, I knew that they were up over 32 the last time I checked. Yeah, so that is the pocket that got nailed, that little corridor there. So see you later. Sorry, but we got it the last time. I'm not too sorry about not taking a hit again. We've gotten 2 or 3 jackpots in a row. They call them jackpots. When they say like 12 to 18, some places could see 24. That's the jackpot. We've hit that twice. AP comes by. Good to see you. All right, so let's get going here. So Seattle will get the ball first, and it's going to be a short drive here. It's going to be a 1.5-minute drive. Is it a dynamic offense? No. Is it a soft defense? No. Porous offense? No. So we're going to get a coffin corner punt. So they got a good drive, but the drive will stall, and it'll be a coffin corner punt. And they'll take over at average field position. So not a good punt at all by, I don't know who their punter is. It doesn't say the punter here on the card, but and AP got 2 feet of snow. Oh man, yeah, that's a lot of snow. It really is. It really is. All right, so Denver will get the ball here. 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 cards. And is it a dull offense? No. So the touchdown run, touchdown. So the Broncos are on the board here. It is 6-0. On the touchdown run, I'm not going to really figure out who get the runs and the passes. It's not that big of a deal to me anyway. And the extra point at 11-64 is just barely good, but it is okay. So there we go, 7-0 for the home team, and they will kick off. And there's Michael right there. Okay, this is our report that we wanted here. 30 inches at the D2D Convention Center. All kidding aside, Michael, when you said that, when I saw you posting in one of the groups that there might be some snow here in May, right? When we have the convention, that's probably not that far off. There's so much snow in my backyard right now. Let me come back to the me here. We can talk with Mike for a second. There is so much snow in my yard. We're going to need so many days in the 40s and 50s to get rid of it. And March is not that. So we're coming into March in the next week. March is not 40s and 50s usually. So this snow is going to be here for a while. And it's probably going to be here well into April. That's my guess. In fact, I remember in the blizzard of 78, I think I was in 6th grade. And the way our school was set up, it looks like a figure 8. So all the classrooms were in that figure 8, and there were two like little grassy sit areas in the middle of the 8. And it was full of snow, right? It was packed with snow. And so the teachers, I remember that one of the teachers saying, we all had a pool. Everybody threw $1 into the pool, and they said, when is the snow going to be gone? When is the last day we're going to see snow here? And they all were taking bets on it, on the blizzard of 78. And so we did that too for fun. I was like, I think it'll be, a couple weeks or this and that. It's like, I forget when it actually, when we looked out and there was no snow, what day that was, but it was a long time. That snow takes a long time to melt. Oh, man, and they're talking another 10 inches over the next 6 days. They're talking more snow over here, too. And it's like, man, oh, man, I can't do it anymore. I can't take it. Captain Carl comes by. Good to see you. Yep. And Bob is thinking July. That's a little bit long. But some of the snow could be sticking around until early April, maybe even mid-April. That's my thinking. And Roger comes by. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by here. As we're playing a little bit of football here tonight. And Captain Carl says, I remember that snowed on Mother's Day back in 77, the year he graduated. I'm trying to remember Mother's Day snow in 77. It was not uncommon for us to see April snow. May was a little tough, at least up here. But I do remember April snow because it was always the brown snow because they didn't plow it. They just put the sand down and everything was just brown. And it was just yucky. April was like yucky snow. You think Easter? It depends when Easter is, actually. That's what I'm kind of wondering what it is. And sports time, I saw you say that I need to hire someone to find a boy in the neighborhood to help me out. There is no boys in the neighborhood. That's the thing. No, and she actually, she was on Facebook today, and there was a local guy that says if you need your driveway plowed, I'll come by and just give me your address, I'll give you a price. It was like $225. It's if you want to do the end of my driveway and snow blow my driveway and my walkway and go around the back and then roof rake the house, I'll give you $225 for that, but I'm not giving you $225 just to hit the end of my driveway, even though it took me an hour. So I saved myself $225. There's just no one around here. When I was a kid, I grabbed the shovel and I would make all kinds of money. Barbara said she's had snow in May before. And Easter's the first week of April. Yeah, so I would say, that's a big possibility, Mike. I would say it's a big possibility that the snow will be around in some fashion in April. All right, let's get back to the game. All right, so Denver will be kicking off to Seattle here, and that'll be average field position. All right, so the Seahawks now down by 7. 4 cards, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And are they a prolific offense? No. Is it an inept defense? No. Another coffin corner punt attempt. And the coffin corner punt, it's going to be average field position. So the Seahawks can't get anything going right now. And it'll be Denver ball. And 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, by the way, I'm using the regular game here. I'm not I don't have the new cards, and I'm not using the new rules because I've already started this season with the old set of cards. I'm just gonna keep playing with those cards is what I'm gonna do. All right, so 5. Is it a disciplined offense? No. Reliable offense? No. Is it a meek defense? No. That's going to be an interception. So let me roll on the interception. And it's going to be Seattle ball in poor field position. So they stop them inside the red zone. And that's where the Seahawks will take over here, trailing by 7. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's take a look. What does it say? Is it a season prior to 1987? Yes, it is. So Seattle throws it right back to the Broncos in a 13, and that'll be in poor field position. So it looks like how I read this is that Seattle had a really nice drive, and they threw a long pass, and it was picked off deep in Denver territory. That's kind of how I envision that happening. Okay. Oh, you know something? You can't see me, can you? You can't see me. How about now? There you go. Now you can see me. I don't know. Not that I have the prettiest face, but when I see someone play online, I like to have them in a little box just so I can see their reaction to things. So I like to put myself on there. All right. So Denver gets the ball back. Couple of turnovers here. 5. 1, 2, and then at the end of the quarter. 3, 4, and 5. So we'll be going into the second quarter now. And let's see what 5 says. Is it a staunch defense? No, we got a touchdown run. Touchdowns. All right, so let's make that a 13. And let's check for the extra point. Jim Turner. He was a straight-on kicker, wasn't he? He was still kicking in 79. Extra point. Now it's 11-66. So is Seattle. I don't have it automatic. So what I do, my homebrew, is if I get a 66, I roll again, and if I get doubles, then it's no good. That's kind of how I handle the perfect kickers. And 53 is good. 14. And I do like this little dial scoreboard here. It comes in handy when I'm being a little bit lazy, like I am tonight because I'm tired. Mr. Baseman comes by. Good to see you. Good to see you. Opening day at Fenway, remnants of a blizzard, and John Smith and the Felon showed up. What was that, 82? Did the Felon come out to plow? Yep, good times. Good times. So Denver will kick off right after the TD. So Denver's kicking off. Every time I chat with you guys, I lose my place. Oh, he muffs the kickoff, but he falls on it. It's going to be poor field position for the Seahawks. Here we go. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Dynamic or home offense? No. Is it a soft defense? No. So they will have to punt this one away. So the Bronco defense, the Orange Crush, getting it done on the punt. Is the punt return team electric? No. So it'll be average field position. And it's back to Denver ball. Just checking the chat here, see if I missed anything. I was a little behind. So we'll play on here. So Denver ball. And we get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Is it an erratic offense? No. Is it a disciplined defense? No. Field goal try. So Turner will come in for the field goal. And again, he's perfect here. Which is, I don't think he's perfect on field goals, is he? I think I have the old set of cards here, and I think there might have been a couple of errors on the kickers, because I know Tampa Bay was 11 to 66 too, and that was wrong. So let me just double check Denver kicker here. And so our kicking, Jim Turner. Okay, so his field goal percentage was 61. And Seattle's got that too. I think there's some errors here on a kicker. So a 61% for kicking. So yeah, there was this. Again, these are some older cards, so I need to check this out. And Herrera was 82. So I got 61 and 82. Let me write that down. 61. So Mike, you're here. You're good with numbers. Give me some dice numbers for 11 to 66. I need 61%, and then I need 82% is what I need. So if anybody could plot those out for me before I roll this field goal. Yeah, he is total field goals. Yeah, he was 13 for 21, so he was 62%. So give me 62% and 82%. Yeah, Sumro, the snow broke me. I am pretty beat, as you can see. I don't have a a lot of get up and go here right now. So anybody on that right now? I need an 11 to 66. Well, let me see. So 50% would be 11 to 36, right? Because that's half. So 11 to 36 is 50. What is that? What's that? Is that 16% here? Hang on a sec here. 11 to 44 would be 62. Is that what we got? 11 to 44, 62. All right, let me fix this. 44 or 45. Okay, is 62%. And 82% for Seattle. That was pretty good. So that's got to be let me see. Let me just see if I can do my math here real quick. I'll have to go back and fix these. So it's 16 for each number here. So 66%, 16. Let me clear all. 16. So 82. I got 80% would be the 50s. So if it's 16, so if I get 16 for each set, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So if I go 80% is 56. So I will do I'll do 61. I'll do 61 for Seattle. Is what I'll do. All right, so we'll go 11, 44, 45 is what we'll do. And so you think 54, huh? For 82%? Because if it's 16, 16 is 32, and then 48, then 64, then 80. I don't know. We're close. We're going to wing it here. Hopefully, it won't even be close. Hopefully, so it's 11 to 44 for Turner. Okay. Again, I have the older stuff here, so this is the first set to come out, so it could be kind of. Oh, you know something? I might have the. Hang on a sec. Not that I want to tie you guys up here, but. Okay. Okay, I do have the newer stuff here. Okay, so it is 60. It's 64 for Seattle. All right, so it's Oh, you know something? No, for this, I'm so tired. I screwed this up. I screwed it up. That's not me. I mean, it's me. 11 to 66 is to get the kicker. Okay, that's not the field goal percentage. I'm looking in the wrong area again. I'm tired today. My bad. My bad. So for Denver, it's 11 to 60, 11 to 44. You are correct. 11 to 44, and then 11 to 56 for Seattle. Okay, it's on the card. Some reason I'm drawn down to the kicker at the bottom here. So you see, like Turner here, that's 11 to 66 means he's the only guy that can kick the ball. Up here is the field goal. So yeah, I'm tired not reading the card right. No, that's me. That's on me. The cards are fine. Everything's fine. I just wrote on my new cards that I printed out because I screwed up. This snow. I hate this friggin' snow. All right, so we got a field goal try for Denver after all that. All right, Denver's going to try the field goal. It is 11 to 44. Why I 11 to 44. And that kick, it's going to be good with an 11 anyway. Good. 17. All righty. After all that, what a dummy I am. All right, kickoff. Average field position for the Hawks. Here we go. And we got 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. Poor field position. Nope. Inept defense. Nope. Oh, they're going to get a field goal try. Now I know where the field goal tries are. 11 to 56. Yes, you are correct. You guys are all wrong. I mean, all correct. Everybody here was pretty much correct. It's even on the cards. I'm the guy that was wrong here. I'm the guy that was wrong. And I've done that before. It's not the first time I've looked at the field goal kickers and seen 11 to 66 and said, oh, man, they can't be perfect. No, that just means that they're the only guys that kick. All right. So a friend Herrera coming in, 11 to 56, and he will put it through. It's good. So the Seahawks are on the board here in Denver. It is 17 to 3. All right. Here comes the kickoff, and then it'll be average field position for the Broncos. And that's going to be, oh boy, 4 cards. We got to roll this here, but now we get the 5 minutes to go. So I want to see if they're efficient. And they're not, so that won't matter. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let's roll to see. It's going to be either unusual or it's going to be an interception. And a 32. Ooh, off a fingertip of the Seahawk defense comes up with the interception. And a 61 is great field position. So the Seahawks pick the ball off, and they will be in great field position here with under 5 minutes to go in the half. All righty, so we 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, that's the last card. I want to see if they're efficient. They are efficient. So, they're not a prolific offense. They're not a porous offense. So they got to punt. And I think that they do have to punt, even though they're efficient. So we're going to not take any. Well, let me see here. So I can take time off the clock, right? So in theory, I think if I'm playing this correctly, I took my 5 cards off, which is exactly 5. So I have no cards left in the half. But because I'm efficient, I could probably get away with not punting, I believe, right? I could probably just run out the period if I'm playing it correctly. So if I were to subtract a card, right, I could not get the drive done and I don't have to punt. I think that's what I'm going to do. And so we're going to call it here. So at the half, it's 17-3 Broncos over the Seahawks. So Seattle will kick off here to Denver in the second half. So let me get my cards and shuffle them up. I have a second deck, but I don't have it prepared. But yeah, you guys are right with the percentages, by the way. Oh, I'm missing some comments here. I could use 100-sided dice too. Yep, I could do that. And these uniforms would have been great. Yeah. Forrest comes by. Cheesy Poof. Good to see you guys. Yeah, imagine the uniforms for this game. Seattle in the blue and Denver in the orange crush with those logos on the helmet. Oh, good times, good times. All right, so let's take my 12 out of the middle. All right, so there's my 12 off to the side. Again, I'm still playing the old way, Smith Barney way, just because that's what I started with. All right. All right, so there's my 10. Little barnyard shuffle. And we'll do this, and we'll do this, and the setup is complete. All right, here we go. Third quarter action here. Seattle will kick off to Denver. Well, let me shuffle my kicking cards as well. Yeah, I envision the uniforms when I play these. Although, if Denver was home, they'll probably wearing the oranges, and Seattle's probably wearing their, what were they, whites? White with the silver pants. Is that what Seattle was on the road? I love their home blues with the silver. They almost look like the Lions a little bit, didn't they? All right, so Seattle will kick off, and then it'll be average field position. All right, here we go. So Denver ball, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Is it a passive defense? Nope. Clumsy offense? Nope. Active defense? Nope. So that'll be a punt. And on a punt, a good return by Seattle. Gets them in great field position. Here we go. Excuse me. So Seattle ball here. Great field position in the second half. I can't believe I wrote on my cards. My cards look really nice too, and I wrote on them. Oh, well. It drives me nuts. It really does. All right, Seattle ball, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Are they a prolific offense? No. Is it a stiff defense? No. So it is going to punt that away. Perfect punt is going to drop them in poor field position, and that's where Denver takes over, up 17-3 at home here. Oh, and we're in the third quarter. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Is it great field position? No. Is it a season prior to 2017? Yes, that is a fumble. So another turnover here by the Broncos. Will it be a scoop and a score? No. Average field position. So Seattle causes another turnover, and they'll take over here in average field position. If we're talking helmets, you like the 80s Seahawks and the Oilers, huh? Those are too. I didn't mind the silver Seahawks helmets. I like them better than today's helmets, that's for sure. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, great field position would have been a TD pass, but it's not. Inept defense, no. Field goal try. So a friend Herrera comes in, 11-56, and that kick is good. So tack on 3 more for the Seahawks, and it's now 17-6. How about that? You like those Oilers helmets, Jeff, of the '60s? Were those the silver ones with the blue? You couldn't even see them from more than 10 feet away. You couldn't see what was on the helmets. I didn't mind the light blue with the white. Definitely the whites with the newer one was the best, I thought. I didn't like those silver ones at all. All right, so the kickoff will be average field position for Denver. There we go. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Is it a dull offense? No. Is it a staunch defense? No. A TD run, so they will score, and that'll give them 23 with the extra point coming up. And that might have just put this game away, and that point is good. So 24 now for the Broncos to 6, and they're walking away with it. Oh, you like the blue helmets? They had silver, right? They had silver for a while with blue on it, and you couldn't make them out from more than 10 feet away. And then they went to the blues with a white, and they were okay. But I think when they went to the white ones, and they had the red and the blue logo, I thought that was the best. All right, average field position for the Seahawks. 3, 1, and it's the end of the third quarter. 2, and 3. So we're in the fourth quarter now here at Mile High. Is it a punishing defense? Nope. Is it a soft defense? Nope. We just got a regular punt here. So another punt here by the Seahawks here. Average field position. So there we go. Oh, so we're going to put that over here, right? Yep. Okay. All right. Broncos ball here in the fourth quarter. 3, 1, 2, a short 2-minute drive by the Broncos. This is Craig Morton, by the way. Is it poor field position? No. Inept defense? No. So look at a field goal try of their own. So Turner comes in again. Field goal 11-44. And, sneaks inside the bar. It is good. And they're walking away with this one 27-6, probably as they did in real life. Kickoff will be average field position for the Seahags. Here we go. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Secure offense, no. Clumsy offense, no. Active defense, no. That'll be another punt for the Seahawks, and nothing going right. And that'll be average field position. This game is great. I love this game. I do. As you can tell, I'm enjoying myself. I'm exhausted, making mistakes, but something. I played today. I played 2 or 3 games today because I didn't have the computer on while the storm was hitting us, just in case, and hopefully, knock on wood, that nothing will happen tonight. But I just didn't want to risk having the computer on. But I did play a couple games here offline. Had a good time with it. Silver was later in the 60s. Okay. I wasn't 100% sure. And Denver has some nice 80s helmets. Yeah, this logo here was beauteous. The gyms are beauties. 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Is it poor field position? No. Great field position? No. Is it prior to 90? Yes. We got another fumble here. Holy cow. So a fumble. Seattle, poor field position. So they'll stop Denver deep into territory, Denver Sox. I don't remember the Denver Sox in their first year. That I don't remember. I did not like that full weird-looking Bronco that on the original Denver helmet. It just was so goofy looking. It was like, that was so bad. When they went to this logo here, that was nice. That was classic. Their other one, oh man, that was so bad. 4, 1. All right, now we have this. 2, 3, 4. So let's see if they're efficient. They are. I don't think it's at this point. I don't think it's going to matter. But I'll put 3 back on the clock, just because they're losing and they're hurrying up. But you can't because it's intercepted. So I got to put those back. I will put those back, and so it's going to be intercepted. So it'll be Bronco ball. and it'll be poor field position, but they'll get the ball back, and that'll keep Seattle off the board, is what we got. Seahawks won this game 28-23, says Corey. Well, they're not doing too well here on my table. They got a pair of field goals, and that's about it. Vertical stripes with brown and gold. Oh, man, like the old Steelers, that's pretty bad. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if they are efficient. They are efficient. Is it an aggressive defense? No. Disciplined defense? No. So they're going to punt. However, I'm just going to burn the last 2 cards because I'm efficient and I want to end the game like that. So that'll be the final score here at Mile High Stadium. It is the Broncos 27 and the Seahawks 6. So I need to add this to my game results. So 6 and 27. Okay. Let's see who's up next here. Oh, how about a Houston game? I got Houston-Cincinnati. All right, I got Houston-Cincinnati game on the table, so we'll keep it in the AFC. So here's Cincinnati and here's Houston. I don't remember who was the home team. Cincinnati's going to be the home team. Okay, so Cincinnati, Houston, and we'll just reset my clock real quick here. And my scoreboard. I love this thing here. Victor did a good job. He designed this just about exactly as I asked him. This is a custom job, by the way, from Victor. He did a great job. All right, Cincinnati, Houston. Hang on. Okay, it's Houston and Cincinnati back to back. All right, so we are in, we said one more time, Cincinnati's the home team. Okay, and my field goals look good now. Now I know where to look. When you're tired, you make all kinds of mistakes, right? All righty, so let's shuffle the cards here. As Dufferman comes by, good to see you, Dufferman. We're just playing some fast drive here tonight. Something simple. Feels good to be playing the game again. You know, so much work and just being tired and a lot of snow. Snow tires me out. It depresses me because I know how much work I got to do. And so it's so nice to be able to play again from not being able to play, just from being tired this winter. And Cutter comes by, a lot of snow fell in Kitchener. Though they don't get a lot of snow up there. I thought everybody in Canada gets a foot of snow every day, right? And Jeff says he likes the original Falcon uniforms. Yeah, those were good. The red ones, the black, and those red helmets were flashy. I did like those. All right. Okay, well, I need 12. There we go. There's my 12. And then I need 10. And here's that. They're still buzzing down here about that Olympic game, by the way, as they should be. So here's that. Here's that. And Phillips was rooting for the Bengals here at home. They were 4-12. They were 4-12. Just saying. And Houston was 11-5, so they probably make the playoffs that year, I would think. All righty. So let's go here. And as I do it here, I roll this, and the dot gives the home team the ball first. And no, so Houston will get the ball first. So Cincinnati will kick off to Houston. There we go. All right. So here comes the kickoff. And Sean comes by. Good to see you, Sean. And that'll be, he drops the ball. And it'll be in poor field position. So not a good start at all for the Houston Oilers, number 1, right? And Cutter says there's a massive snowstorms in Ontario in late January, early February. They had 6 feet of snow combined at one time. Wow. We've had over 5 feet in the last month here, which is nuts. Over 5 feet of snow in a month here is it's ridiculous. And then all the 0-degree days. This has just been a devastating winter. But good to see everybody here. I'm glad to be playing again. And again, I got a busy week coming up here. That they're moving all the hockey games. There was supposed to be some games tonight. They moved them. Tomorrow they moved them. Yeah, can't blame them. All right, so Houston Oilers number 1, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the Oilers. Is it a staunch defense? No. So we got a touchdown run to the Oilers right off the bat. They will cash in with a run, and they will lead this one 6-0. The extra point, 11-64, is good. So we're hitting some extra points today. We've been good in our kicks. All righty, so that's where we stand right now. It is 7-0 for the Oilers. And let's go to a kickoff here, and that'll be average field position for the Bengals. So Cincinnati kicked off. Oilers take it right down and score. And it's going to be Bengal ball. 7, long drive. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Great field position? No. Is it erratic offense? No. Disciplined defense? No. Field goal try? All righty. So on comes Chris Barr for the field goal try. 11-42. And that kick is perfect. He nailed that one. That would have been good from 100 yards away. And Cincinnati counters with a field goal, and it is 7-3. And the kickoff here, average field position for the Oilers. 2, a quick drive here, just a minute and a half off the clock. Is it a dynamic offense? No. Is it a soft defense? Yes. So they move into great field position and flip for a new drive result. Okay, so we will just continue on here. 3, 1, 2, 3. And I think that's how this one works here. It's a little different than the fourth down. Is it poor field position? No. Undisciplined offense? No. So they will get a field goal try. All righty. So Tony Frisch will come in. 11-56. And that is good. We are nailing our kicks today. So let's make that a 10. Right? And it's 10-3 for the visitors here, and they will kick off. And the kickoff, average field position. And so that's where we'll go for the Bengals. So everybody scored, right? Everybody scored. 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Nice long drive here, 3.5 minutes. Poor field position. No, touchdown pass. So the Bengals are within an extra point of tying this game. It is 10-9. And Chris Barr, 11-64, is good. We are tied at 10. So we got ourselves a barn burner here at Riverfront. Everybody's scoring. Everybody's scoring. I played a game earlier today. I think it was like 9-0. What was the score in that game? 30-7. Yeah, Green Bay over Minnesota. 30-7. Minnesota couldn't do anything with the ball. Nothing at all. All right, so here comes the kickoff. Average field position for Houston. And here we go. 2, quick drive. 1 and 2. Prolific offense. Nope. Punishing defense. Nope. They're going to get a field goal try. So each team moving up and down the field to break the tie. 11-56. And it's good. Everybody cashing in with the field goals here. And it is 13-10 for the Oilers. And that'll end the first quarter. And we'll go in the second quarter here. Nice. And see how fast that is? That is so nice. That is so nice. All right. Are they electric? No, they're not electric. Neither. Nobody's electric. So it'll be great field position, though. Great field position for the Bengals. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down by 3. What is the Bengals going to do? Staunch defense. No, that'll be a touchdown pass. So Ken Anderson connects. It is 16-13. And the extra point is, it's good though. It is good. And it's 17-13 here for Cincinnati, As Rob comes by, hanging there with the snow situation. Yeah, this has just been a bad winter. And I hate to keep talking about the weather, but it's like the biggest thing going on right now. The last storm that we got, it was like the whole East Coast. It was just this massive storm. And it's the same with this one here. And it's these storms are so big right now that they're all the way up into Pennsylvania, so Barbara's getting them over there, and my friends in Connecticut are getting them too. That's the thing. It's not just, we had a storm. It's like everybody had a storm out here. So it's just kind of nuts. It is. All right, so here comes the kickoff, and it's going to be great field position for the Oilers here. And here we go. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Undisciplined defense. No. Is it a mild defense? No. So they're going to punt here. So finally somebody gets stopped. And Houston will have to punt this one away. Perfect punt. That's going to bounce inside the 20 and go out of bounds. And there will be a poor field position for the Bengals. Those poor Bengals. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Seasons prior to 2014, intercepted. It is picked off by the Oilers in the 12. So they're going to get poor field position too. So how I look at it is they drove to midfield and they threw a long pass and was intercepted deep in Houston territory. That's kind of how I play that one out in my mind. So, but yeah, we're hanging in there with snow. It's all we can do. I just kind of take some days off so I don't have to worry about work. That was always my stress, is worrying about work. And now it's like I'm at a point that's like, nope, not going to worry about it. All right, so Houston ball. 4. 1, 2, 3. They're efficient, so we're at the 5-minute mark, but they are efficient. So I might just put that up here so you guys can see that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's see what happens on the drive. Is it a poor field position? Yeah, so it's going to be a punt. Now, do I want to take some more time off the clock? I'm winning. I might just do that. I'm going to take 3 cards off the clock. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3. I might want to put time back on the clock so I can get the ball back. I'm going to put a couple of cards back is what I'm going to do, just so I can have some time remaining on the clock for myself. All right, so we're going to punt. So the Oilers will punt, and it's going to be average field position. All right, so now let's see what happens with Cincinnati, who is inefficient, by the way. So I got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I got to go 5, 6, 7. I think inefficient, I take 3 off, right? Oh, no, they're winning, so I don't. Okay, if they're winning. Okay, so they're winning. So let me put the 3 back. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. It's okay. So because they're winning, that doesn't come into play. Poor field position, no. Great field position, no. Oh, no, they fumble. Another fumble here. Another turnover for the Bengals. Oh, boy. Here we go. And, a 51. So it's going to give Houston great field position here. Houston is efficient. So let's see what we have here. We got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got 1 card left. What does this do? Staunch defense, no. Great field position, TD run. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to burn the last card. So I don't have to kick off. And that ends the half on this TD run. So Houston will go in here. That'll give them 19. And let's try for the extra point. And the extra point is good. So that'll give them 20. So they'll cash in here. And they will lead 20-17 as we go to the third quarter. That was pretty darn cool, I thought. I thought that was good use of the clock. That was good efficiency, right? That's how I play it. Again, I could be playing it wrong, but As long as I'm having fun, right? That's all that matters. I'm a bad card shuffler. Always have been. All right. So let's cut the cards and take out 12. Here we go. There's my 12. There's my 10. And oh, good, Alice here. So I am playing it correctly. Okay. Okay. Okay, so here we go. And we're going to put that here. A little cutting of the cards. And here we go here. Okay. And again, I'm still using the old method. I've not got the new cards yet, so I'm still using the old method. And I probably will for the rest of this project because I've already started it that way. So to keep it all the same, I will. All right, so Houston's going to kick off here. So Houston will kick off to Cincinnati. I need to shuffle these cards here. I still haven't put in all the scores from the other weeks. I'll update the standings once I get the week done, and I'll post those so you can see where we are. Alrighty, so the kickoff is average field position. That's where the Bengals will take over. Okay, Bengal ball, trailing 20-17. This has been a good game. This has been a good AFC Central matchup here. 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I see that red. Aggressive defense. Yes, it is. Houston has an aggressive defense, and that'll be intercepted. Oh, boy. So Houston intercepts the ball, and 16 is in poor field position. So they stop Cincinnati deep in Oiler territory, and they will get the ball here, and they will take over. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Is it a dull offense? No. Touchdown run. So they will cash in with a TD run, and that gives them 26. And the extra point, 11-64, is good. Boy, we've hit every one of our kicks tonight. That is very unusual, right? Very unusual. All right, 27-17 Oilers now. They will kick off. Average field position for the Bengals. Here we go. 3, 1, 2, and 3. Oh boy, it's going to be unusual, or it's going to be another Bengal turnover. What do we think? What do we think? Unusual. Unusual. It's unusual. All right, so it's going to be table B. So let me get my table B ready. And here we go. Table B is ready. Last time I had one of these, I had a flea flicker touchdown. I was playing this afternoon. I got a flea flicker touchdown. So I got a 16. It's a fake punt. The Bengals are running a fake punt. The punt that keeps the ball and scrambles for the first down. The successful punt, fake punt, extends the drive and leads to a field goal opportunity. That is pretty darn cool. I haven't got that one yet. Unusual table B. So the punter hangs on. Who would that be? That would be number 87 was their punter, right? I'm looking at the thing here. I forget his name now. He was a receiver too, but he's not on the list here. I forget who their punter was. It's on the tip of my tongue. I remember who it was, but he also was like a wide receiver. At least he was. So he fakes it, and that's going to give Chris Barr an opportunity here for a field goal try. All righty. 11-42. Oh, it bounces off the bar. It's a doink, and it goes in. And that's going to give them 20 now. So a doink, and it goes in, and it's 27-20 after the fake punt. Well, I guess they're down, and they needed to make something happen, and they did. All right, so here's the kickoff here. Average field position. Houston now up by 7. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Is it a prolific offense? No. Pat McAnally. Yes, Jim. Thank you so much. McAnally. That was the guy. Yep. Porous offense? No. And they're just going to punt it away. So the Bengal defense holds, but that's going to be a beauty of a punt, and it's going to go out of bounds inside the 20-yard line, and poor field position here for the Bengals. So the defense holds, but the punter does his job. Punter's coming into play in this game. All righty. All right, here we go. 27-20. And it's going to be a 3-card drive. Well, 2-minute drive, if you will. Prolific offense. No. Erratic offense. Not 4-12, but no, they're not. So they're just going to punt it away. So they can't make anything happen. So they'll punt. And that'll be average field position for the Oilers. All right. So we play on here in the third quarter. 4. 1, 2, 3. That ends the quarter. 4. So we go to the fourth quarter here at Riverfront. And it's 27-20 Oilers. Poor field position? No. Great field position? No. Prior to 1990, a fumble. Holy cow, a lot of turnovers in this game. Big break for the Bengals. And a 62 is great field position. So the Bengals strip the ball free, and they're in some good situation here. Here we go. Down 27-20. 2, 1, 2. Dynamic offense? No. Soft defense? No. Porous offense? Yes. Yes, they are. So it's just going to be a regular punt. So they can't make anything happen in great field position. Oh, wait. Oh, yes, that would be correct. Yep, okay. Poor field position, though. So they're going to pin them deep. So the Oilers are pinned deep. And here they go. 3. 1, 2, and 3. Poor field position? Yes, it's a backed up punt. So they're going to have to punt backed up to the end zone here. Another field position battle here by the Bengals. So punt backed up. And they're going to get average field position here. So that's a good kick by the Bengal punter. Was that Cliff Parsley, maybe? That was the punter? I don't know why that's sticking out to me, but it might be. All right, so Bengal ball in the fourth. 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, boy, time ticking away here. Is it a dull offense? No, they're going to get a touchdown run. The Bengals are within an extra point of coming back and tying this game. 27-26. Chris Barr, 11-64. It is good. We are tied at 27-27. What a game this has been. Okay. Houston is efficient and Cincinnati is not, in case you're scoring at home. Average field position. All right, so Houston with the ball, average field position here. 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Staunch defense, no. Great field position, no. Punt, coffin, corner. So they're going to try to punt and keep them deep. Short punt and an exciting return, great field position. So not a good punt at all. Luke Prestige is the punter, and he did not do a good job at all. So Cincinnati ball. Now, we're going into some territory here, and they are inefficient, but they're not losing. So let me just double check here. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 cards come off. Now let me just make sure of something here. If the inefficient team is winning or tied, there is no effect. Okay, so there's no effect here. So we're in the last 5 minutes. There's no effect because we are tied. And now we're going to figure out the end of the game scenarios here. Is it a staunch defense? No, it's going to be a TD pass. Oh, the Bengals exciting the crowd here. And it's 33, right? 33 with a touchdown pass. The extra point is good. It is 34-27. What a comeback by the home team. And the Bengals, they are efficient, though, so they'll be able to get at least one more drive in here. So the kickoff is average field position. All right. What do we got now? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I got 4 here. Now, I can add, so I need 5. So if I want to add one, okay, so I can add up, let me add 3. So if I add 3, then I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? If I add 3, so that still leaves me 2. Prolific offense, no. Stiff defense, no. Punt. So I think I'm going to go for it on 4th down. I think is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go for it on 4th down. So I'm going to roll the 1d6. So it's a 4th down play. And I got a 6. High energy play keeps the drive alive, 1st down. So now, after a 1st down on a 4th down, I think it's 1 card, right? I think it's the 1 card. I think I have 2 cards left, so I think it's just the 1 card. If I don't know if Al's still here, but I think it's one. If you make the 4th down, you just get the 1 card. I don't think you start a whole new drive. So here's the card here. Great field position. I think it would be, right? Yeah. If you make it on 4th down, I think you move into great field position. I think. Yeah. Okay. So it is. So I get a field goal attempt, but that's not good enough. So I think I need to go desperation play here because I even though I got 1 card left, I don't want a field goal try, right? Unless I went for it on 4th down again. So I got the field, but the field goal does me no good. I need the touchdown. So I got 2 things here that I can possibly do. I think. So I can go for it on 4th down again, I think, and then I get still got the 1 card left, or I go desperation play. Right? Are those? Yeah, would that be correct? Okay, so I can't go 4th down again. I do have 1 card left, so if I were to go on 4th down and get it, then I could use this card. No. Just let me know if I can go for it on 4th down again. Okay, so you can't go back to back 4th down. Okay. All right, so it's desperation play. So only once per drive. Okay. Okay, fair enough. All righty, so let me roll the dice here. All right, so yeah, Pastorini going to air it out, looking for Kenny Burrow. Let's see what he can do. All right, so I'm in great field position. 64, 65, or 66. Touchdown. That's what it is. So I need 64, 65, or 66. All right. Out of the shotgun, Pastorini takes it. Got some protection. Everyone going downfield. Burrow, Barber, and Renfro. Let's see if he can hit Renfield. Here we go. And no, it's going to be knocked down and incomplete, and that will do it. So your final score here in Cincinnati with a terrific comeback win here at home, and they will win this one 34-27 over Houston. Okay. Oh, how about any requests for a game here? Something I haven't played. There's my schedule here. I don't know if you can see it very well, but here's some of the games I haven't played yet in week 4. I could do the Rams, Tampa Bay, Cleveland, Dallas. I thought about that Pittsburgh, Baltimore game. Washington, St. Louis would be a good one. I don't think anybody wants to see New Orleans, do you? Chicago, Miami, maybe. Well, let me know. Let me know while I clean this up here. If you guys any suggestions for another game here. The Raiders. Jim wants us. Is it the L.A. Raiders? Or are they the Oakland Raiders back then? Did I already play the Raiders? Oh, I got Oakland, Kansas City. If you want to do that one, and I happen to have Oakland right here on the front. So yeah, so we'll do Oakland, Kansas City. With Stabler and Steve Fuller. Steve Fuller Brush. There we go. All right, so let me dig out my Oakland, Kansas City. There's Oakland. And there's Kansas City. Okay. So let me reset everything here. Okay. So Oakland, let me double check here. Oakland at Kansas City. Yep. There we go. Okay. So let me get this set up and we'll continue on here. Making progress. I'm almost halfway through week 4 of 79 season. I haven't been back to this in a few weeks with all the work and the snow. Fun times in the snow, let me tell you. Okay, so there's my 10. All right, so that should be that. That should be this. And that lines up. Yep, there we go. Okay. And first football game, Buffalo at Oakland, Thanksgiving Day, 66. Oh, that must have been a fun time. Fun time. I'd like to go back in time and watch some of those old games just to see how different they were, you know. All righty, so again, as I do, oh wait, Kansas City's the home team, right? I got them on the wrong side. Kansas City's the home team. I usually have home on the right. But yes, Kansas City is home. All right, we got that correctly now. And I just roll the dice. And dot, home team gets it. Nope. So Kansas City will kick off. All right, so the Raiders will get the ball. The Raiders will get the ball here to kick off. On the kickoff, average field position. All right, that's where Oakland will take over here. Let's see what they're going to do here against the Chiefs. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Staunch defense. Maybe they're going to need it to stop them. No, they're not. But it's not great position, so it's going to be a coffin corner punt. So a good drive, but it stalls out in the coffin corner punt. Well, average field position, not a good kick at all by the Oakland kicker. And Chiefs ball. Let's see what the Chiefs do. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Uh-oh, we got the split roll. The egg roll. 35. Intercepted. Fuller is picked off. Raiders get the ball. 11. Poor field positions. They get it in the red zone. So Kansas City, a nice drive, but it'll end with an interception. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Seasons prior to 87, intercepted. So we go right back to Raiders. Stabler is intercepted on a deflection, And that's going to be great field position for the Chiefs. Don't worry, Chiefs fans. I know you guys were 7-9 this year, but give it 40 or 50 years, you're going to love your team. That's all I'm going to say. We have any time travelers watching us. Chiefs ball, 2-1-2. Quick drive. Prolific offense, no. Punishing defense, no. They're going to get a field goal try. So it's going to be 11-36 for Jan Stenerud. 11-36. And that kick is, 11-36. No good. Missed it by a mile. So Oakland will take over here. Wow, that's like 50%, right? 11-36 is 50% on field goals. Wow. Was he that bad? Who was the I thought that was the Tampa kicker. I thought that's the guy that put Tampa Bay in the playoffs. Neil O'Donohue. Okay, I'm getting them mixed up. That was Neil O'Donohue. For some reason I got them mixed up. All righty. Kurt Gowdy doing the play-by-play. Fantastic. That must have been fun, Dr. Jim. Really, it must have been a good time. All right, Raider ball, 1-2. Is it a dynamic offense? No. Is it a soft defense? No. Is it a porous offense? No. It's going to be a coffin corner punt. So let's see if Ray Guy can pin him deep. And yes, poor field position for the Chiefs. 3, 1, 2, and 3. Punishing defense. Nope. Soft defense. Nope. Regular punt. So a couple of punts here. Back and forth we go. Perfect punt is going to drop in a poor field position. And so now the Raiders got a long way to go. 3, 1, 2, and 3. And we got another split roll, tuna roll, egg roll. Intercepted. So Stabler's picked off for the second time. And a 36 is average field position. So that's where we'll end the first quarter. No score here in Kansas City. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Is it a dull offense? Well, they might be. Otherwise, they score. So here it is. Can Kansas City get on the board, or they have a very dull type of drive? They're very dull, so they will punt it away. So close, but they are dull. So bad play calling. And average field position for the Raiders. Here we go. 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a long drive for the Raiders. They're not a dull offense. That will be a touchdown run. And the Raiders are on the board here. In Kansas City, it is 6-0. Jim Breach, 11-62. It's good. 7-0 Raiders. They're on the board first. The 9-7 Raiders, actually, is what they were. And Jim says, I was 9. I remember watching the NFL game with my dad on TV before driving to the stadium. Nice. Back then, it's probably a lot less traffic, too, right? The kickoff. Average field position. Here we go. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so they are not. Nobody's efficient, so I ain't got to worry about that. Okay. So is it a dull offense? Oh, we got to check again. They got another chance to score, and they will score this time. A touchdown run, and Kansas City gets a late score here to make it 7-6. Stenerud, 11-65. He's pretty good with extra points, so yeah, that's good. So we're 7-7 right now, and the kickoff. Average field position. Let's see what the Raiders are going to do. 6 cards. Oh, boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, they had just enough time. Disciplined offense? Nope. Reliable offense? Nope. Meek defense? Nope. interception again. 3 interceptions for Stabler. And a 34 is going to be average field position. All right, so Kansas City gets the ball, but with only 1 play left, time will run out in the half. So at the end of 2, end of 1 half, 7-7 between the Chiefs and the Raiders. This one's for Dr. Jim. We just play some 1979 here. All right, and we are set up. Little shuffle here. Yep, that looks good to me. Okay, so let's start the third quarter here. And Oakland will kick off to Kansas City here to start the third quarter. 7-7. We got ourselves a barn burner here in Kansas City. Thanks for tuning in here on NBC. Would it be NBC? Because I think they were the AFC, right? NBC. All right, and average field position. So here we go. So Chiefs, average field position 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And oh boy, we could have some unusuals here. Yes, we do. We have an unusual result. So it'll be table B. Let's see what it says. 21. A disastrous series sees the quarterback throw 3 straight incomplete passes while the offense is flagged for multiple infractions. The triple penalty nightmare forces them to punt backed up. That is just absolutely terrible, terrible, terrible way to come out to start the second half. So punting backed up. Average punt with a moderate return. Great field position for the Raiders. So the field position game already in play here in the second half. 3. 1, 2, and 3. Oh boy, we could have more unusuals here. Back-to-back cards here. Let's see. 25. Another unusual event. It's going to be an unusual day here in Kansas City. Is that the same thing? A 21? Yep. A backed-up punt. Imagine that. Back-to-back cards, back-to-back 21s. I don't even have to look. So we get so now the referees are throwing flags like crazy. So some bad plays, and so they're going to be punting backed up. And on the punt back up will be average field position. Okay. Well, that was some nutty playing right there, but I guess fair is fair. Yep, so 3 penalties here, 3 penalties here, 3 incomplete passes. We'll take it. No, the referees evened it up. They did. Almost like they did in the Olympics. Almost evened it up. But here we go. Kansas City ball, 2. 1 and 2. Poor field position, no. Great field position, no. Fumble. Wow, this has just been a bad game. It must be raining in Kansas City. So let's go to the fumble chart. And a 31 is average field position for the Raiders. So a bad start to this quarter. Maybe the fog rolled in Kansas City. I don't know, but this has been a bad start. Again, we have a split roll here on a 4, but it's either going to be a fumble or a touchdown. Man, sakes. Fumble. So the Raiders will fumble. Back-to-back Jack fumbles. And a 46 will be great field position. So, boy, this has been a horrible, horrible period of football here. Apologize, folks. It's been horrible. Still fun, though. Still better than shoveling snow. It's funny, though. I'll tell you a little funny story here. So when I told you the wife was, while I was snow blowing and shoveling, she would like clean off the car and then drive it out of the driveway so I could clean the driveway out, right? So today I put my headbuds in, right? I put in my earbuds so I could listen to some music. So I got some tunes going and I'm jamming out and I'm doing, and all of a sudden they stop. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I grab my phone. I was like, why is it stopping? When she started the car, my phone connected to the truck instead of my headphones. So she's got the truck running in the street, and I'm like, can you turn it off so I can hear my music? But I didn't dare ask because we were both aggravated in the snow. But it was just kind of funny little story that every time she does it, it's like, wait, where'd that music go? How come it stopped? It's because it was connected to my truck, and she let it run while she was cleaning it off. Well, funny story. Yeah, the things we do, right? The things we do. All right, Kansas City ball. Great field position here. I got a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6. And for the longest time, I couldn't figure out. I was like, why is this stopping here? It won't play. My damn phone. It's like, I can't keep fidgeting around with this. I just want to listen to music while I clear away the snow. Well, I figured out what it was. Is it a secure offense? No. Clumsy offense? No. Active defense? No. So it's going to be a punt. So nothing going here in a 7-7 game. Oh, it's going to be poor field position, though. So they had great field position after the turnover. And they'll just punt it deep. Here we go. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's the end of the third quarter. So we're going to go 6. So we go into the fourth quarter here in Kansas City. 7-7. We got ourselves a boring game. It's a pitcher's duel. Shaky offense, no. Staunch defense, maybe. They need to make the stop. Otherwise, it's a touchdown pass. Stabler airs it out. Can the Kansas City defender come over here and make the play? Yes, he does. Knocks it away, and it's going to be 4th down. And the punt will be average field position. So some great defense by the Chiefs, and the game remains 7-7. 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Is it poor field position? No. So they will drive and they will score. That's a touchdown pass. So let's make that 13. So the Chiefs take the lead. And they're looking for the extra point from Stenerud, who's pretty good. And that is perfect. So that's what they brought him in for. Not the field goals, but for the extra points. He is perfect. Okay, so here it is. 14-7. Chiefs will take the lead here at home. And average field position for the Raiders. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All righty. Is it a staunch defense? We just had this. They're going to need to make the stop. Okay, they're going to try to drive it right up the middle here. Can they make the play? Can they make the play? No, this time the Raiders will score. And they will run that in, and it's a touchdown. And so the Raiders come right back. And it is 14-13 extra point by Breach. 11-62 is good. So we are tied. So we got a couple of good games here on the channel for you tonight. And the Raiders will kick off. Average field position. And the Chiefs with a 3. 1, 2, and 3. Great field position, no. Inept defense, no. Well, they will get a field goal try out of it. Huh. Oh, good. Oh, good. Stenerud comes in. 50-50 chance. So we're going to say he's a long field goal. How about that? We'll make him feel better. It's a long field goal. Here we go. 11-36. No, he missed it again. Missed it again. And the Raiders will get the ball back. So we got to keep that in mind. We're going to have to start going for it on 4th down. So we're not going to be Raider ball. Here we go. 6. 1, 2, 3. That'll be here. 4, 5, 6. Now neither team is efficient, so I don't have to worry about that or inefficient. So here we go. Is it a disciplined offense? No. Reliable offense? No. Meek defense? Oh, it's picked off. It gets batted at the line of scrimmage. It is intercepted. Chiefs have the ball. and that'll be in average field position. So, boy, I tell you, 14 to 14, a lot of turnovers in this game. Teams can't get it going. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, there's only the one left. Okay, what do we got? Great field position? No. Home offense? Yes, they will get a field goal try. Here we go. Field goal try. Remember, this guy's 50-50. All right, Jan Stenerud to make it 17-14. The kick is good. He splits the uprights from 17 yards away. And it's 17-14 with one card left. So we have to kick off. That I do know. So average field position. So with just the one card left, I think my only option really is the desperation play, right? So that card will just come over here. Bummer too. There would have been a chance for a touchdown, but not enough time. So it's going to be desperation play. So an average field position, I need a 65 or a 66. All right. So Stabler sending Chester, Branch, and Casper deep into the end zone here. Here comes the desperation play. Blaine, you're just in time to see the desperation play. Here we go. So I need a 65 or 66. Is there any Raider magic here today? No, he is sacked, and that'll end the game. So the final score here, it's the Chiefs 17, and the Raiders 14. That was another good one. That was another good game. So the Raiders with 14 and the Chiefs with 17. And that will do it here tonight from Studio B. That was fun. And I'm glad I had these two to pull out and put them on the table and give us a little bit of flair, if you will. So anyway, back to Studio B. That was fun. That was fun considering all the snow this weekend that we had. Oh man. Well, today's Monday, right? Yeah, I didn't work tonight. Even if I was on a schedule, I ain't going into this. No way. No, it's still snowing. So anyway, so that is that. Yeah. So I got to play some games of this here, Ric Flair. Yeah. Yep. Put some Ric Flair on there. This was fun. This was a good time. Always enjoying Fast Drive football. When in doubt, put on some Fast Drive football. That's had some good games tonight. So what do I have? One. I still got 5. I got 7 games ago. I was going to try to finish week 4 tonight, but I still got 7 games. I'll never get them done tonight. So, but anyway, so I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Hope you guys had some fun here. I could entertain you with some Fast Drive football. Again, if you don't have this game, you got to get this game. This game is so good. It really is. Very, very fun game. And get these cards from the Game Crafter. It'll make this game so much better. You won't want to stop playing this game if you get the cards from Game Crafter, let me tell you. All right, I'm Dave from Studio B. I got to see who we're going to be talking to this week on the show. I just been so busy with snow and work, I haven't even thought about it yet. So we'll see if we can sneak in a show this week somehow, some way. Until then, thanks for coming by, and we'll talk to you later. Oh, I don't know what's going on tomorrow. I don't know. We haven't officially canceled the games tomorrow. I got to see how it looks tomorrow. That's the thing. I got to see what it looks like tomorrow, whether I'm going to be playing tomorrow or not. So, all right, we'll talk to you all later. If I'm not working tomorrow night, then maybe I'll stop on by. Bye-bye.